how to set up goals in 2023 and achieve them. In this video, I'm happy to share with you the main hints how to design your life and set up your goals that you can achieve and you can see the result this year. I will start with a disclaimer. All information in this video that I'm sharing with you, I'm saying it's my personal point of view based on my experience, and it's up to you to use it or not. Why it's important to set up your goals right? Because many people every day, every year set up the certain goals, but when they are doing that, at the end they're not achieving that. Some people say that it's a reason because they don't have time, they don't have enough resources, but one of the main reasons is that the goal is set up incorrectly, and the process of working on your goal should be set up differently that will allow you to achieve it. So first step, what is important to do is to formulate your goal, to set up your goal right. And we will start to do that, and I already prepared a few examples for you. So the first example, I will write a book. You can put this video on pause, take your time and think about this goal. What you can improve in this goal, what exactly you will change in this goal, or you think that this goal is quite okay to work with. So, and I will continue. What, from my personal point of view, should be changed in this sentence to make this goal workable, to make this goal effective? So first thing is will. When you say that I will do something, your brain and also the universe, because all our thoughts are materialistic. So when you say I will, it's not 100% that you will do that. So all your goals that you are set up, you have to put on the past term. I wrote a book. I already done it. This is very important rule. This is the first point. Second point, there is no data and no information about exactly when you will do that. You want to do it in 2023, you want to do it in the next 5 years. Here, there is nothing. The next thing is that it's not clear what exactly the result you want to have. For example, you write a book and you put it on your table. This is the result that you want to achieve, or you want your book to be published. If you keep your goal like this, that doesn't mean that your book will be published. That doesn't mean that people will know about you. That doesn't mean that you will have certain income and people who are very enjoying reading your book. It's just a sentence, I will write a book. And you can achieve it. It very depends on what you want and what you achieve. So, in total, how I would formulate this sentence: I wrote a bestseller. I wrote a book in 2023 that brings me X million of dollars or X thousand of dollars, and people who are reading my book enjoy it. For example, this is how the goal can be set up. Here it's clear when exactly the book, like what's the result you want to achieve, and the numbers, like it can be money, it can be people, etc. So we can move to the second example. I will not be ill. If you want, you also can put right now on pause this video, take some seconds and think, what is in this sentence can be changed to set your goal in the right way, in a more effective way. And I will continue. Again, the same wonderful thing will, right? So we always have to put the goal in a past term, that I already done something, I already have something. Very important thing is that all terms that connected with something negative, never, like no one, not, no, it should not be in your list of goals. Because your brain works like this. I will be ill. Your brain first read be ill, and only after that it's read not. So it's very important when you set up your goals, when you're working with your goals, please avoid some kind of terms like never, no, not, etc. So how I would transform this sentence? First thing, what you really want. You say that I will not be ill, so you want to be healthy, right? You want to have a certain energy, you can do the things what you want to do, you can travel, you can work, and your body is healthy. So you have to think what exactly the result you want to have. So in total, how I would formulate this thought. So I am healthy. My body is healthy. I have enough energy to do the things that I want to do in 2023 and in other next years, right? Because the health is some things that it's nice to have all your life. So this is the right way how you can do that. You can send me and write me in the comments your examples of the goals, and I would be happy to look at them and propose you maybe another version how you can write down your goal. So again, first thing, you have to put it in past term like you already have done it. Second thing, you have to put a certain measures like year exactly when you do that, or month where exactly have you do that. Then you have to put the numbers like how many people or how many millions if you want, and a certain things that is important for your goal. So the second thing, when you have your list of your goals, it's important to work with it. Most of the people, they write down it on the paper and then put it somewhere and forget about that, right? And sometimes they are like, okay, yes, that was my goal, and they didn't really work with that. So my recommendation is to have two things. First thing is to write down your goal on the paper. And the important thing is how you will do that. Because I also show it in previous video that it's very important to write down your goal with your hand, to write down your goal with your pen. So I already showed you, I have Lamy pen with ink. So then you can write down in the paper all your goals. And then you have to put it on the wall, or you have to put it somewhere where you come all the time and you can read it and you can work with that. Because it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. To make your dream come true, to make your goals come true, you have to work all the time with them. You have to read them, you have to visualize them. So this is the first thing. Second thing, what you can do is you can, to visualize that, you can create the mind map. So what's the mind map? It's visualization of certain thoughts in schematic way. And most of the time it's with pictures. So for example, if your goal was, I wrote a bestseller book in 2023, then in your mind map there will be a picture of the book. And with all your goals, it should be like this. In the next video, I would show you in details how can be created a mind map with which you can work. So, what is also important about visualization, about putting your goals on a paper, etc. It's again about working with it. In many books, also self-development books, and if you listen to different coaches, they say that yes, you have to read it and you have to write it down, and I agree with that. That you have to be alone, so no one have to disturb you. It's better if you'll be alone in a room on the time when you're working with your goals. So you're reading each goal, you're proceeding that, you're feeling good energy about this goal, you see the picture if it's mind map, and you feel good. So, and you have to do it every day. If possible, every day, but it's important not to force yourself. It's important to do it on the time that you want and on the time that you emotionally, physically, mentally ready for that. So the next important thing is that all your goals that you wrote down, all your goals that you visualize and manifest, it's important to put on your real life. For example, the goal that we discussed before, I wrote a bestseller book in 2023. There should be a certain plan how to make it. You can tell me that so far I don't know how to make it. I don't know where to take a time, where to take a resources, etc., 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 etc. Yes, that can be complicated, but at least you can start to do a certain small split on the task. For example, it's January 2023. And first thing what you can do is to think during this month what the topic will be of your book. It will be a book about mystery, or it will be historical book, or what's the topic of this book. Then you can think what's the format of your book. It will be book like 500 pages, or it will be book small one, if this book will have a pictures or not. So you can at least think, okay, in January I will do this. Then you can plan starting from February till the end of the year. I'm writing this book, and every month I'm writing a certain amount of paper. And at the end of the year, for example, when you finish your book, okay, to which organization I should go to present my book, and how to inform other people in social networks or in all other marketing places about my book, that people will be interested in that and people can read it. So this is an example with the book. The second example is that I am healthy and I have a very good health and I have enough energy in 2023 to do the things that I want to do. So with that, it's the similar steps. So basically you can make it like every day during this period of time. I wake up on the time that my body allows me to sleep good and to recover after each day. Then I eat more vegetables and fruits. Then I do active sports several times per week. Then etc., etc., etc. So there's certain activities, and then you put it in calendar. Like, okay, for my health, I really like to do swimming. Then you say, okay, I will go on weekends because I have more time to go to swimming pool, and then for my mental health, etc., I will do yoga in a group, and it will be on Tuesday, and then etc., etc. So all your activities you put on your planner, you put on your calendar, and it should be fixed. Surely, for example, your plan changed, and instead of swimming, you go to dancing. It can happen. It's normal. It's life. The thing is that all your steps and all your activities of your main goals should be put on your planner. And in another video, I was telling about different types of planners that you have. So you can watch it too and understand what fits more for you. Why this information that I'm sharing with you in this video is important? Because Many people make a certain resolution that in 2023 I will wake up at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock and I will do this and this. And most of them don't put it on the planner. Most of them don't put a certain points that they can do each day to achieve your goal. And that's the reason why a lot of people didn't reach their goals. That's the reason why a lot of time you have a thought in your mind, next year I will do that. Oh no, it's not the right time. Right now it's the time. Right now it's the right time to start doing the things that you're thinking about long time. So I hope that you manifest your goals and they will be realized in this year, in 2023. And in other videos I would discuss more about how to visualize your dreams in a mind map. So see you in my next videos.